All right. Peace, peace, blessings, shalom to you all. Let's first give praise and thanks and honor to the Most High Yahuwah for blessing us with another day that we are above ground. Another day that we are above ground. You know, we are really blessed by the best. We're really blessed because there's some that wasn't and is not fortunate to be above ground this day, whether it's our friends, family, loved ones, or what have you. You know, so he has, the Most High Yahuwah has given us another day to get it right. Hallelujah. So regardless, and I say this quite often, regardless on what we went through yesterday, that's our past. Don't allow your past to hold your future hostage. Don't allow your past to hold your future hostage. Because bitterness, hate, doubt, envy, jealousy, all of them things can stop us from receiving our blessings. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to teach. I'm just here to share a word, some words of wisdom to those who have the ear to hear and eyes to see. Hear what I'm putting down. See what's going down. Make the proper decisions in order to keep from crashing. So I thank y'all. I thank each and every last one of y'all for stopping in today. I thank y'all for taking the time out. I'm not going to be too long. I'm not going to be drawn out. I just want to touch on a few things. I thank y'all for stopping in and checking me out. I'm the off-grid trucker. I've been out here on these highways for 25 years. And I've seen a lot. I dealt with a lot. And there is a lot of things, topics, which I can expand on regarding out here in this truckers industry. So I appreciate y'all for stopping in. So if y'all could be so kindly, hit the like button, tap the screen 2 times as you're going out or as you're coming in. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm not going to be here too long. I'm just on here long enough just to bring some wisdom, some enlightenment, you know, unto those that's members or part of that's within the tribe. And right here, the off-grid trucker, my subscribers, it's not just the subscribers, it's my family, y'all tribe. So whatever wisdom that I can bring forth, whatever understanding that I can, you know, I can get myself as well as spread some understanding, then I will do so. You know, so as you can see by the thumbnail, I'm here to bring some wisdom for new truck drivers in 2025 and beyond. And I hope in those that's watching, those that have some input, those that can spread some more wisdom to new drivers, you know, then I welcome it as well. I appreciate y'all. You know, so the topic that I'm going to expand on, because it's a lot of new drivers ask me, OG, I got the title OG, what are some things in which I need to know, I need to learn by being out here on these roads? First thing I tell them, safety first. I tell them safety first. You know, those coming in, hey, if you could please hit the like button, tap the screen 2 times for me, you know, so I can people will be able to know. That's what they say. I ain't for sure. People know that this message is worth listening to. This information is worth getting or whatnot, and I guess it helps the algorithm, all that. I'm not for sure. I'm just going by what I hear people saying, and that sometimes it shows. I see that in my videos as well, as it's getting out to a lot of newer truck drivers. So if you're a new truck driver, or if you're an old truck driver, hey, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and join the tribe. You know, because what in the world was that? Anyway, but yeah, subscribe, you know, join the tribe. Old truck drivers, OGs, those that's been out here longer than me, those that haven't been out here longer than me, you know. But I'm gonna go into the chat, see what y'all talking about real quick, answer some questions that y'all may have, then we're gonna move on. We're gonna press on. Like I said, I appreciate y'all stopping in, checking me out. All right. Resmos Richard, okay, he said okay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Mr. Richard? Appreciate you stopping in. Someone, okay, me. What's up? What's up, me? You got 25 years. You got 25 years in as well? Or you speaking about me? Yeah, I have 25 years in. You speaking on me? Hola. Pink cheese, green goes. Okay. Whatever that means. Me, I subscribe for you and thanks. Hey, I really appreciate that for joining the tribe. I really appreciate that. Really means a lot. You know, I'm gonna have a lot more content coming in as well. I've just been out here on these roads, and hey, y'all don't forget, I'm the off-grid trucker. So also, I'm off-grid too now. You know, so I'm gonna have some very informative information. You know, once I touch down on my ranch. You know, with the goats, sheep, solar panels, solar generators, all of these things that's gonna be beneficial. Wood stove. All of these things, even my soul food business. I'm gonna have a lot of these things, so y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification, so when I go live or whatever, and you know, I'm gonna put a link. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Like I said, I'm really a virgin. I'm really new to this YouTube thing, so I got to put a link up here, and I will also have on this other app. I'm gonna go on to where I can bring my guests on, bring y'all in. So y'all have any questions, y'all want to, you know, show some love to some other drivers, y'all got information, y'all got a channel that y'all, I'm gonna try to push y'all's channel as well. And you know what? And thank y'all. I'm almost up to 4,000 subscribers. 4,000 subscribers. So hey, if y'all can help me, then I'm gonna help y'all. We help each other. This is a brotherhood thing, and let's do this together, y'all. Okay. Ryan Helliwell. Yo, Diddy, I thought you was locked up. Nah, I'm not locked up. You know, I'm locking it down. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Ryan Helliwell. When you get out. When I get out, I would, hey, you know what? Let me tell you this though. I was locked up. I was locked up before. You know what I mean? Go back and listen to my video, watch my videos and stuff like that. I was locked up before, you know. And you know what? Hey, I wouldn't even take it back, because if I changed anything, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now. And same way with y'all. I wouldn't be listening to y'all, wouldn't be watching y'all, you know, because I watch a lot of my subscribers. I go to their my channel. So y'all subscribe to me, I subscribe to y'all. You know what I mean? We got to help each other, build each other up. What's up? J3, what's going on, bro? I appreciate you coming in, man, checking me out, man. I know you got other things to doing out there, but I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Let me see, Ryan Helliwell. How many men you oiled up today, Diddy? All right. Let me see. Sorry, I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal. Okay. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know where that's at. You know what I mean? But thank you for stopping in. Nathan Lashad Woods. Quelo. I don't know what that means. Nathan Lashad Woods. Like and subscribe. Okay. Hey, what language was that? I don't understand. But hey, I appreciate y'all stopping in though, checking me out. You know, each and every last one of y'all, even though those I didn't understand, those talking about some Diddy situations or whatever. Hey, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. So, hey, if you want to spend your time coming in, you know, and saying these things that you say or whatever, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it moving. I ain't gonna delete you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna delete you. I don't have no moderators on here or none of that stuff. You know, so if you want to waste your time and give me the likes and give me the, you know, whatever, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Whatever. So as you can see from the thumbnail, I'm giving some wisdom to new truck drivers in 2025 and beyond, because I think that I have the experience to touch on this, because there's been a lot of times, a lot of situations in which I've been in, and I didn't have someone that I can go to in order to get some understanding. You know, to get some understanding. So today, I want to bring some understanding to y'all, and maybe y'all don't need it. So what don't apply, let it fly. You know, I remember when I come into the game, when I come into the trucking industry, there was people saying, well, you ain't a real truck driver if you haven't did this, you haven't did that. You know, for example, you ain't a real truck driver if you haven't been in the mountains. You know, you ain't a real truck driver if you haven't driven in the snow. You ain't a real truck driver unless you can know how to change the motor out on the side of the road. You're not a real truck driver if you don't know how to use a coat hanger, metal coat hanger, in order to, you know, get hold the transmission up. You're not a real truck driver unless, you know, you've been in New York City, California, Atlanta, Miami, you know, wherever there's a lot of congestion and you got in and got out. You know, let's see, Frank Aguilar, like your Hanukkah hoodie shirt. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's not Hanukkah, it's a menorah. But I understand. I appreciate it. Truck Life with EJ. What up, bro? What's up, driver? That's my other fellow driver down there, man. Y'all go over there and check him out too. Trucking with EJ, good brother, good brother. You know, he got 13 years experience on these highways and byways as well. You know what I mean? So y'all go check him out too. You know, Trucking with EJ. You know, but yeah, they was like, you know, you're not a real truck driver if you don't do this, you don't do that. You know, let me say this before I even get started. What's a real truck driver? A real truck driver, when we got them CDLs, that means we are professional. We took a test, we went to school, we passed it, we got our credentials. So our duty and responsibility is practice professionalism. Our duty and responsibility is to our family, to make sure that we make it home safe every night. Sometimes when we're driving, we can't be selfish in the way to which we only having tunnel vision and we ain't watching these mirrors. Not only these mirrors, we got to watch the four-wheelers. We got to predict, hypothetically, if something happens, how I'm going to get up out of here. How I'm going to get back out of here. How I'm going to, you know, give room. Don't be so tight on another truck or these four-wheelers to where something happens, they hit the brake, you can't, boom, you smashing them. You're not going to be able to get out, but yet you're going to be in the back seat or in the back of someone's trailer. God forbid that happens. So I'm just forewarning. I'm giving some wisdom when it comes to that, because these CDLs, you want to protect them. You want to guard them. You went through a lot. You paid money. Don't be out here don't be reckless. Don't be out here doing things that's stupid, that's ignorant, that's unlawful. And that leads me to one thing as well, as far as patience. Man, we have to practice patience regardless on what's going on in front of us, beside us, behind us. Road rage is out of the question. It should be anyway for us drivers. It should be out the way. Because keep in mind, we trying to get home. You have a accident bad enough, and you're the fault. Not just you being in one, but you're the cause of it. And there be some lives gone, some lives gone, some lives gone. You're gonna be locked up, CDL gone, whatever you have, it's gonna be gone too. It's gonna be gone as well. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you feel that you stressed out, if you feel that even this, if this not the job for you, this not the industry for you, find something else. Don't ruin your life. Don't ruin someone else's life or lives because you couldn't practice patience. That's why we took the test almost like an oath that we are professionals, that we are held accountable for what's out here, things that we do. As soon as you get pulled over, what the DOT or the state trooper gonna say, you're supposed to be professional. Let's see what's going on real quick. Okay, trucker back shots, the one. Trucker back shots, okay. A legendary drunken master. Brother, I think to release a massive fart. Let me smell it. Hey, boy, y'all don't got nothing else to do, man. Oh wow, okay. Guys, just laugh. EJ, talk to them, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm trying, man. You know, I'm trying to, you know, help someone. I'm trying to help someone. We trying to help someone. All the drivers, all these professional drivers out here, regardless of what they do, whether they movers, whether they car haulers, whether they dump trucks, doubles, triple tankers, flatbeds, oversized loads, whatever, low boys, whatever it is. They trying to give y'all some information. We all saying the same thing. A lot of us are. We speaks about the pros. We speak about the cons of this life as drivers. But like, you know, there's drivers that got less years than me out here. There's drivers that got more years than me. But I know one thing. Safety is first. Patience is perseverance. We have to, and there's many more I'm going to elaborate on, many more things. So y'all stick with me. And if y'all have anything that y'all suggest that that will help and improve these new drivers that's coming in out here, or the newer drivers that's out here that I may have missed, feel free to drop it in the comment. And don't forget, y'all come in and hit that like button for me. You know, tap it two times for me. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Leave a comment. Outside of this live, go back and leave a comment out there what you think about this this particular topic. You know, if I need more improvement, let me know. You know, if I misquoted something, let me know. I'm not above correction. I'm not above correction because I'm on these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Because I have almost 4,000 subscribers. I'm not above correction. You know, I welcome it. Because by you giving me some understanding, then that's only going to allow me to grow. And I want all of y'all to know that. It's okay. It's okay, because I welcome constructive criticism. I welcome someone correcting me. You know? And I appreciate you for saving my life. Because I don't want to give no misinformation if I can. I don't want to give no misinformation. I want to be as informative as I can be. Now, when I came into the trucking game, you know, it was late '99. I went to Roadmaster Driving School. I saved my money up. We didn't have companies to which you can go work for and they'll pay for your CDLs. Only thing they want you to do is stick with them for a year. Not when I came in the game. Maybe there was, but maybe one or two. You know, I think it was Warner, JB Hunt, Swift. I think it was them. Maybe a few of them that came to my school that was trying to recruit new drivers, you know, with a make it 22 cents, 23 cents a mile, which is very unheard of. Y'all drivers coming to the game making 50, 60, 60 cents. Come on. Come on. Where they do that at? I mean, that's like when I was working years ago in the 80s. I remember coming from New York and moving back to Ohio. Me and my brother, we used to go to Kroger's. I'm going down this tunnel for a minute. Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. It's a story time. You know, me and my brother, you know, first we start off in New York. I'm gonna get back on topic. I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole for a minute. Come with me. Make sure I come back up. Okay, keep me on topic too. Hold me accountable, y'all. Y'all hold me accountable. So we was in New York City, and all of y'all from New York, all of y'all, you know, got some little hustling, you know, mindset. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I was in New York. We was in New York. Me and my brother, we used to patch tires on bikes. You know, the inner tubes. So, you know, we used to do that as hustling. I'm gonna tell you the reason why we did that. We used to make slingshots. We used to go to the store, get rubber bands, get the little patches, inner tubes or whatever, make 2 holes on it. Got a coat hanger, old school coat hanger. I don't see too many of them old school coat hangers. Have y'all seen them? The old school coat hanger that, you know, the wireless ones that when your car, you know, when you lock your keys in your car, you can go on you go in the window, come in, you can adjust the, you know, the little hook part to where it'll mount up in order to get inside your car. Them type of coat hangers, right? We used to bend them, you know, and make them and loop them, put the rubber bands on it. Depends how far you want that thing to shoot. You want it this far, you want that thing way back there, you know what I mean? And so we did that. You know, that was our hustling. We was young, we was youngins, you know, cause we want to get a julep. And those in New York know what a julep is. You know, they call them ices now. You know, juleps back then, we had a lady, she was a Jamaican, you know, we used to go down the street, love them juleps. I used to love the strawberry one, and I think it was the lemon. So what they did, they put Kool-Aid, right? I figured out as I got older, right? They made Kool-Aid. It made Kool-Aid. Remember Kool-Aid? Hey, Kool-Aid, right? They made Kool-Aid, you know, and I like to type the Kool-Aid to which you make, you know, you got half a pack of this one, half a pack of that one, you combine it together, boom, you got you a deluxe, right? And so they took the Kool-Aid, pour the Kool-Aid in a cup, put the cup inside of a freezer, you know, and put the cup inside of the freezer, let it freeze. Some have a lid on top of it. When that thing freezes, look, that's another thing that y'all can do for y'all's children too. They got, you know, you got a sweet tooth, you know, you can get diet, you can make your own fresh juleps or whatever, throw that joint in a cup, plastic cup, you know what I mean, and put that in the freezer, and next thing you know, you get it to your children for snacks and all of that, you know what I mean, and they can go ahead and eat that one on a cold day. Man, that julep is on point. For those who know, hit that like button, say hey man, say hallelujah, put a 1 up in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. I'm feeling that julep right now. See what you're talking about right here. See what you're talking about before I continue on my little story. Okay. EJ said talk to them, bro. Legendary drunken master. What do you say now? Serious though. How is it to drive? Does it feel lonely? Man, listen, bro. Lonely. You know, y'all hold me to where I left off on my story time, all right? Y'all come into the room, hit that like, share, hit that like button for me 2 times for me, please, 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 please. I appreciate y'all. You know, man, you know, this is a lonely world now. This is a lonely world. And if y'all know any truck drivers, we got a gift to gab. Why? Because we have so much that we are going over, thinking about in our heads. We always in our heads out here, especially if you don't got a co-driver, if you ain't, you know, either you on the phone, you know, you talking to any and everyone, you know, you on the YouTube, got a YouTube channel, you talking all day, you all over the place and different, you know, sometimes you got to write things down because you be over here, over there, over there, over there, over here, over there, you know, and it gets lonely. It gets lonely. You know, sometimes we be glad to get in the truck stop. You know, because we talk to other drivers, we talk to the cashier, hold the line up, stuff like that. Come on, driver. Somebody else got, you know. You know, but it gets lonely. And a lot of drivers, if they don't have the means to release tension and frustration and all that stuff, you know what I mean, then it builds up. It builds up. And sometimes it can come out in a way to where it's not meaningful. You know, it can come out in a way to where it is disrespectful. You know, it can come out in a way to which it may cause someone, you know, to feel a certain way about you. You know, but and they get depressed. People get depressed. Truck drivers crash it. They truck. You know what I mean? Truck drivers, you know, they operating off of less rest. You know, y'all hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know, thank y'all for stopping in and checking me out. You know, so yeah, it does. You know, it does get lonely. You know, as far as driving, you gotta love this job. You gotta love this job. You got to love. It's got to be in your veins. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here 25 years, so evidently, you know, it's not so much of the money. Yes, it is, but it ain't. You know, I love going out here, different places, different sceneries, meeting different people. You know, looking at the terrains. You know, seeing. You know, maybe 5 years I see a house. 1 year I see a house started from the foundation. Come back 5 years later, the house is built, grass, everything around it, got animals and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing out here. So like I say, there's pros and cons now. I'm not speaking on negative, you know what I mean? Because if it's all negative, I still wouldn't be out here right now. But I'm about to retire. I'm about to retire, y'all, in about 6 more weeks. About 6 more weeks, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get up out of here and I'll be out there on my ranch. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe, hit the notification. Y'all continue to follow this journey because I'm the off-grid trucker. I'm bringing you trucker experience, and I'm gonna be bringing you some off-grid. That's what I mean, off-grid experience. You know what I mean? You know, and a lot of things I haven't done. Some things I'm gonna be new at doing. You know what I mean? But guess what? I got the books. I got people that in my dialogue. You know, to which I can call up. Hey. You got any advice on this? And that's what I'm gonna talk about that as well. You know what I mean? Let me see. Conan. What's up, G? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? You speaking to somebody? Speaking to me. What's going on, Conan? How are you? I appreciate you stopping in and checking me out, man. Grab a seat. You know, grab a seat. Grab some coffee. Grab some tea. You know. All of y'all, grab some coffee, grab some tea, sit down for a minute. Let's chop it up. Let me see, Chuck EJ, bro. I haven't had me a julep in a minute. Hey, bro. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, man. You from Florida. You know what I mean? You from Florida, man. You know what I mean? Y'all got to get on them juleps, man. They call them ices now. I don't like the icy. Because more so is ice. They putting flavor on top of it. You know what I mean? Put your liquid in the cup and allow that to turn to ice. Come on. Give y'all an idea, man. Put some fruit. You put some fruit in it. You know what I mean? Put some lemons in it. Put some strawberries in it. Some pineapples in that thing. You know, and mix it up in there. Freeze it. Give it to your children. Man, they'll love it. You may get throw some chocolate. I don't even know. Hey, go wild with it. Go wild with it. You know, ATM. What's going on? What's going on, bro? ATM Tim. What's going on, sir? You know, that's another good brother right there. Another good brother. Y'all can go follow him too. You know, ATM Tim. You know, he ain't a truck driver. You know, but he has some good information over there as well. Y'all go check him out too. You know, I mean, he been rocking with me for a minute. EJ been rocking with me. You know, I have a few other drivers and non-drivers been rocking with me too, showing some love, showing support. You know, I mean, y'all haven't subscribed. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification. You know, I mean, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get back on my story. So, where I left off. Okay, I was in New York, right? So, coming to Ohio, right? Going to hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on, bitch, back. Okay, yeah. So going to Ohio, you know, another hustle. You know, me and my brother, you know, we was me and my brother, we would go to Kroger's. You got to have a hustle mentality. This is what I'm getting at. You know, this is what I'm getting at, period. If we was youngins, me and my brother used to go to Kroger's. And we used to carry people's groceries to their car for a quarter, 50 cents, some change. You know, we wasn't homeless. You know what I mean? But guess what? Our mom, one thing our mom did, it was instilling, the hustle mentality of grinding. And when you're out here in this industry, you have to grind. You have to grind. So don't allow these companies that y'all going with to tell y'all the definition of grinding or how to be a truck driver. You ain't a truck driver if you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. Your whole responsibility is getting home to your family. That takes me back to safety. It's getting back to your family. So don't allow anybody, any circumstances to take you away from that. To take you away from that. Your family depends on you for the majority as far as financial aspect, because 9 times out of 10 truck drivers going to be making more than their spouse. A trucker will. We anywhere from the 60 to 100,000 plus range, depending on the outfit that you pull in, your experience, and things like that. I did a video for just how much I make. Everybody ain't gonna come in the door making as much I make. Everybody gonna come in the door making as much as you make. Depends on your experience. Depends on the things that you have done, your track record, your resume, aka i.e. resume, because you have a resume. And how you started off building up your resume, y'all, is to make sure y'all get them endorsements. I cannot expand on that enough. Get the endorsements that you need. Okay? Get them endorsements. Study, and do more studying. Because in this industry, you're gonna always study. You're gonna always be learning. Because this is a life learning job. This is a life learning industry. You're going to learn something every day. I don't care if you go out here, you see your tire looking a certain way. You may see your airline this way. You may see your mirror bent that way. Your mirror may be hanging, maybe missing the screw that you didn't know. Your bumper may be about to fall off. You need to make sure that you carry little things in your truck to mend these things, and things happen like that. Carry a little tool set. No, you're not a mechanic, but you don't be wasting your time, because guess what? Time is money. Money is time when you're out here in this industry. Understand that. Make sure that you're punctual. On-time deliveries. On-time pickups, new drivers. Don't be lollygagging. If you got to set 2 or 3 alarm clocks, you set it. If you got to tell your wife, girlfriend, fiance, babe, call me, wake me up at this time, and have a backup behind your backup. Because if you're late, if your wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. You understand that? You can have that phrase. If the wheels ain't turning, you're not earning. Earning what? Earning money. Because now they're going to have to work you in. Y'all drivers know. They're going to have to work you in if you're late for your pickup or your delivery. Oh, well, you're late for your pickup. Oh, man. Real? Yeah, we're going to have to work you in. Or they hit you with this one. We're going to have to reschedule you. Ooh, woo. I've been hit with that one a few times. Who haven't been hit with that? What driver haven't been hit with that? They've been out here on these highways and byways for some years. Who haven't been hit with that? We're going to have to work you in. Now, guess what? Your company broker going to have to reschedule you another time for another day. So now your whole day gone. Your whole week is thrown off. Because why? You overslept. You didn't read your time correctly. That's why pre-trip is so important. You make sure that you get you one of these. You get you one of these at truck stops. Appointment time. Where you pick up. What time you got to pick up. What time you got to drop off. You know what I'm saying? That way you look at it. You look at your map. You look at your GPS. You look at your if you're using a map book. You look at these things. You make sure that your route is good and clear. You give yourself enough time to get up in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your face, You go use the restroom. Take a shower if you need to. Work out if you need to. You make sure that you schedule these things out. You plan these things out. That's why it's called pre-trip. You check your tires. Make sure you don't got a flat tire. Give you enough. That's your post-trip too. But we're talking about your pre-trip, pre-planning. You got to pre-plan these things, y'all. Because if you don't pre-plan it right, you're going to be fussing and arguing and kicking and bucking when it comes to your check. Why my check so short? Because now they already had you set up for about 4,000 miles a week. But now by you missing your appointment time, now they gotta switch some things up. And now instead of you looking at that 4,000 miles a week, now the only thing you're gonna get is about 22,000 miles, 2,500 miles. Now your check went from possibly making a couple thousand to now you're only making 1,200, 1,000. But look, check it out though. Don't be discouraged. Don't say you want to quit, because guess what? Once you was out there before you got the CDLs, you was working at Love's, you was working at a Dollar Tree, McDonald's, Taco Bell. Was you making $1,000 a week? You're making $1,000 a week just in the van, picking up, dropping off, open the doors up, rolling the landing gear down, unhooking your connects. $1,000. Sitting in the truck, bouncing around, listening to music, eating, drinking. Right? What was you doing when you was working that 9 to 5? Even if you was out there on an assembly line. Even if you was out there, taking orders, all on your feet. Had to try to fight for some extra hours, right? Was you making $1,000 then? A week? No, you probably was making $200, $300, $400 a week. So either way, you double it. You double the pay that you used to make. Right? So be thankful. So you're making $4,000 a month. How much was you making out there working at one of the fast food franchises? Working out there in the warehouse. Working out there on the forklift. Being around a lot of people. Doing things that you really don't want to do. Now, what you're doing now is something that you wanted to do, something that you plan to do. All right? So, another thing for your new drivers. They're going into 2025 and beyond. Don't worry, as we already touched about, what drivers will say, you're not a driver unless you do this or you do that. And I spoke on, you want to keep them CDLs clean. You want to keep your CDLs clean. One thing that my cousin, little story time real quick, y'all, real story time. My cousin, he had dump trucks. He had a limousine service. He sold the dump trucks. He had a limousine service first. Then he got some dump trucks. Then from the dump trucks, he sold the dump trucks, and he ended up getting some cab overs. For those who don't know what a cab over are, that's an old school trucks that was flat in the front. You know what I mean? They were flat in the front. So there was cab overs to where you sitting on the engine. You sitting on the engine, and when you had to get in your bunk was like right here. I mean, literally, like right here. Your bunk was right there. You know what I'm saying? So he got about 3-4 cab overs. I drove one, his son drove one, he drove one, and there was an extra one in case something happens to the other trucks. We had a spare truck, put that truck in the shop. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, he always told me, keep your seat, even in your personal vehicles, y'all. Y'all come into the room, hit that like button for me. I appreciate that. Tap that screen 2 times for me. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe. So he told me, cuz, keep your CDLs clean. This dude, it more motivated me. He had a boat that he pulled with his truck That boat was nice. Go downstairs, a bedroom down there, had a kitchen there. Oh man, that boat was nice. He had a nice big old RV. You know, he had more Harleys. He had 2 Harleys. You know what I mean? I mean, man, you know, that made me like, wow, you getting money over like that? I'm going to get my CDLs. You know what I mean? And so he walked me through the game. But one thing he mentioned, he said, keep them CDLs clean, even in your personal vehicle. Yeah, you may want to cut up a little bit. You may want to speed a little bit. You may want to do a couple of donuts or whatnot. But think about, that's attached to your CDLs. Reckless driving. You know, you got open containers in your car. You know, all that affect your CDLs. That's going to go in your CDLs. That's going to cause points. And now they look at your DAC and they want to see that MVR. And that's going to say whether or not you're going to get a promotion. That's going to say whether or not you'll get a good job. That's going to, you know, all of that is going to go on account, taken into account. So keep them CDLs clean. That is y'all's bread. That is y'all's butter. You know, that's y'all's bread. That's y'all's butter. You want to make sure that them CDLs are staying clean. Clean as a whistle. All right? Because that's how you're going to eat. If you want to eat, you make sure that you put them CDLs in the safe. And let me tell you another thing. They have this, what is it called? I have that. It's a network. And they have like at TAs, TMC. Like TMC or TNC. It's for truck, like, let me tell you, and I need to go back and get it. Well, I ain't gonna get it now. I got 6 weeks, I'm up out of here. I'm slow rolling, right? I'm slow rolling. I'm walking. I'm slow walking this dog. You know what I'm talking about? Till I get up out of here. But let me tell you, new drivers. Thing is TMC. And I'm going to talk about them. I'm not nowhere affiliated with them or whatever, but I want to help y'all out. Your new drivers, I want to help you out. In case anything happens, they will go to court for you. They'll fight your tickets for you. They'll keep points from getting on your license. They also have life insurance on there. They have and they cover your personal vehicles. I think it's TVC. For those drivers, y'all, the drivers out there that may know what I'm talking about, make sure y'all put that down in the comment for the new drivers. All right. I think it's TVC. And so even if you get locked up, they got bonds insurance. They have a lot of perks. Let me see. I think I had it on one of my. I think it's TVC, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's TVC. But y'all go and get that. Go to TA. They'll be sitting there. They'll be in truck stops. If not, you can Google them. TVC for truckers. You know what I mean? Y'all look that up because that's something that you definitely want. You know what? I think I still have them in my wallet. Let me check and see. Let me see, y'all. Because I want to make sure. I might have thrown it away. But let me see if I still have them. Because I'm not thinking, it's definitely something you new drivers is going to want. Oh, here it is, right there. Boom. You see that? TVC. Y'all screenshot that. TVC. I know it's backwards. Let me see how I can flip it or whatever. Anyway, y'all see what it is. TVC. All right, screenshot that. Send that to your friends, your family, loved ones, those is in the gang. Tell them to go get that. Go get it. Look it up. Before you decide to go and push that button. It also covers your family too. Covers your wife, your girlfriend. TVC. When I came into the gang, I had plenty of speeding tickets, unlawful lane changes. They try to get me for reckless driving and all that in my truck when I first came into the gang. I was wilding. But if I didn't have them, man, it'd have been bad. They saved my stuff from even going on the DAC. If you get in an accident, they even cover that. It's a lot of perks. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I came across, my mind. Let me see what y'all saying real quick before I move on. Okay, EJ speaking to ATM. All right.
Country Hustle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute, bro. Salute. Okay. ATM speak back to EJ. ATM, I want to get my CDL so I can be in alignment. Hey, bro. Well, I've been trying to push that on you, bro. A couple years ago, get them CDLs, man. Get them CDLs, bro. You got my contact. Reach out. Get them. First of all, don't reach out to me until you get that CDL book and you start studying them air brakes. That's number one. Then we'll go from there. All right. I'm gonna do a video on how to get your CDLs. I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna do that. Let me see. You ain't ready. You ain't ready part 2. You ain't ready part 2. Okay. You're right. I'm maintaining CDL and a perfect drive record for the last 25 years. Oh shit. You see what I'm saying? That's another driver. You know what I mean? That's been out there for a minute. You know, it's another driver been out there. He said he'd been out there for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta so guess what? You know, he confirming it. He's confirming it. Keep them CDLs clean. You know, keep them CDLs clean. And like I said, get that TVC. You know, get that TVC as well. You know, let me see. Family man, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Peace and blessings to you, man. Thank you for stopping in and checking me out, man. Thank you for stopping in and checking me out. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Appreciate your love. Appreciate your support. You know, family man, you know, you've been here with me for a minute too. You've been rolling. I appreciate you, man. All of y'all who've been with me for a minute, I appreciate every last one of y'all because y'all helped me getting up to this 4,000. You know, I'm putting these videos out, trying to put videos out every day, maybe twice a day. You know what I mean? To inform y'all as much as possible. Okay, ATM was I got my CDL permit right now. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now next move, study them air brakes. Get your hazmat on there. Get the hazmat. Get the doubles, triple tankers. You know, get that as well. Get them endorsements. All the endorsements you can get them on there. Take the test all at once. All right. That's good, man. I'm proud of you. I salute you. You know, family man. Yes, sir. Absolutely, yeah, family man. You know, so keep them CDLs clean, y'all. You know, and then on top of it, when you get these endorsements, that's your resume. So I would tell y'all a secret. I would tell y'all something, you know, but I'm not gonna say it right now because it may get me a little trouble. But y'all reach out to me. Those know me, reach out to me. Got your CDLs or trying to get your CDLs, you know what I mean? Email me. You know, my email is in the description. I'll put my email in the description. To your new drivers, you know, or those who got a couple years under their belt, I got you. Hit me up. I got you on something. But let me see, ATM. Yeah, I took the combo, but it took me 4 times. But you what? But you what? I didn't hear that last. I didn't read that part. I didn't read that part clearly. But it took me 4 times to pass it. Is that the key word that I hear? I see. Passed it. You passed it. I don't care if it take 20. You passed it, bro. Come on. Salute you. Salute you. See what I'm talking about? Motivation. You took it. You had to take it 4 times and you passed it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what gets me excited. That's what I love to hear, man. That's what I love to hear from my new drivers. That you took it, you passed it, even though it took you 4 times. Come on. That's true. Man, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. This is a brotherhood. This is a family. This is a tribe. You know what I'm saying? And I push every last one of y'all to do your best and forget the rest. Man, come on. Uh-oh. What? Mr. Nugget, I got my CLT. Oh! Congratulations, sir. Come on. Man, we're going to have a party up in here. We're going to have a party up in here. Hallelujah. If I had some music, I sure would play it. I pop some champagne if I wasn't in my truck. You know what I mean? To show give my congratulations to y'all, man. That's hey man. That's enough to celebrate. Oh, Mr. I'm joking. Come on, man. You funny. You fun. But you know what? I may block you until you get them CDLs. How about that? Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? But that's cool. Hey, you know what? Hey, there's something in your spirit maybe moving you to become, to get your CDLs. You know what I mean? And I hope by you continue to watch me that it can push you towards that, getting your CDLs. I'm 10. You ain't supposed to be on here. I put for no children. You 10 years old. Why you ain't no man? You better not be no 10. You ain't no 10 years old talking like that, putting those sentences together. Stop playing. You know what I mean? But anyway, where I got off track, y'all. I got off track. What I was talking about? Y'all remember what I was talking about? Where I was at with this? Anybody help me out? Shoot, y'all threw me off with that ATM. You threw me off, bro. You threw me off my topic where I was going with it. But anyway, keep your CDLs clean. Keep your CDLs clean. And if you're going with the company, that's where I was going with it. Make sure y'all when y'all get y'all's endorsements. That's your resume. And I was telling y'all I got a secret for that when y'all email me. I got something for y'all. All right, I got a jewel for you. Okay, I can't give it to you over these airways right now. And when I get monetized and I have like a another place to where we can go, we can really talk, and I can really give it to you. I gotta hold back right now. I can't give you all the gems right now. Not on what the world can see. You know what I mean? Because I don't want them to, strike me or anything like that. But I got you. But when you go to these companies, you can tell them, look, I have my doubles, triple tankers, hazmat. Mainly get your hazmat. Get them hazmat, y'all. Because if y'all come into the game and y'all want to start off making some pretty good money, coming into the game, get your hazmat. Get your hazmat, then you get your experience and stuff in like that. If y'all want to jump off and go double, triple, stuff like that, because all hazmat, you ain't hauling all gas. You can haul some darn bleach in this hazmat. There's certain chemicals that you can, it may be dishwashing liquid. It depends over the bulk and amount of liquids that you carry. It's considered, you have to have placards. You see them placards that said flammable, stuff like that, all that stuff like that. That's hazmat. You know what I mean? And so if you go on hauling fuel, they got bulk stuff like that in the far as in the tankers and stuff. You make pretty good money, man. You may want to go work for a truck stop, Love's, a Pilot, TA, Petrol, or what have you, delivering gas, and you be home every day. And you may start off making $70,000, $80,000 a year with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling y'all, get them endorsements, get the hazmat, get the tanker, get the passenger. Get passenger endorsements as well. Don't just get passenger. Don't just go to B. Don't just get no class B. You go to A's, and you have passengers on you as your endorsement as well. Because you may come across a little job or something. You know what I mean? But this is something in which you can show the company that you're going for. This is your resume. You know what I mean? You can stack your resume up. And just don't put it like this, that. Nah, put some little experience on anything that you may have done. You know what I mean? Even if you do a little computer work, put that on your resume. You know how to do, you know how to work with QuickBooks. You know how to work with, certain, platforms. Put that on your resume. Doctor it up. Make it look good. Send it to someone. Let them check it out. Let them, revise it. Let them go over it. Whatnot. You know what I mean? So you have something when you go to these companies to which they may not just start you out at the lower point. They may give you, may throw a couple more cents up on it. Then every 6 months or every so often they'll go up or whatever. But just one thing, as you're coming in, new drivers, patience. Pump them brakes, youngin. Pump them brakes a little bit. You know what I mean? Slow down. Have patience. Get the experience under your belt. Okay? When you come into the game, get some experience under your belt. By you dealing with these companies. All right? So you start dealing with these companies or company, have some longevity. If the company good and the paycheck is on time, you're getting the mileage on, stick with them. If it's a small mom and pop company, stick with them. If they 1099, W2, whichever one you choose, both have the ups, pros and cons, ups and downs, ins and outs, but whatever, fits your boat. All right. So make sure that you have patience. Make sure that you have the hazmat. Make sure you have the tanker. Make sure you have these endorsements. Mainly I'm sticking to because you ain't gonna go into the game doubles and triples. They're gonna want some experience on that. But at least, or if you go to a company, they may train you. You may go out there with a trainer for a couple of weeks for doubles and triples. You may go out there with a trainer when you're dealing with these hazmat. And if you know someone that's already doing it, see if they are willing to run teams, and then you can use them as a reference with that company. You got a boy over here, the pool and tanker hazmat. He rolling. He's over the road, or he's regional, dedicated. Ask him, hey bro, hey, I'm trying to get my CDLs, man. I have my I'm trying to get my CDLs. You think if I get my CDLs, get a tanker, get my hazmat, that your company be all right, or you be all right with me rolling with you as a team until I get my experience in, then I can, jump off and get my own truck? He may not have a problem with that. That company may not have a problem with it. But guess what? You first have to do it, but you got to have patience. I've been out here 25 years doing this thing, man. And I had to develop patience. One thing this industry will teach you is patience. By all means, traffic, everything, patience. I've developed a lot of good patience by being out here. Another thing as well, if you're with the company, maximize the company pay plan. For example, you with a company, right? And say they got a pay plan, and it scales up. 6 months, you get here. Year, you here. Year and a half, you there. 2 years, you there. You know what I mean? And we also pour into 401k. We also got a Medicaid. We also have this type of insurance in which you clear no accidents, so many miles under your belt, you get this. You know what I mean? Also, if you got a clean DOT inspection, you get a 500 for level 1. You get 800 for level 2. You get 1,000 for level 3. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's the opposite way around. Level 3, 2, and 1. I haven't been audited or have DOT inspection in a long time. Praise the Most High. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? So maximize that. Make sure you look at it and you can see that yourself, personalize it. Okay, well, I'm gonna be clean. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure this happen, so you can get every little benefit, every money that you can get, any little bit of money that you can get is gonna add up. Let me see. ATM. Have you heard of CRST? Yeah, CRST. I used to roll with CRST, the brown truck, flatbed. Now they think they got van now. I used to roll with CRST. Yes sir. I was flatbed over there. They the one showed me years ago. Years ago. But CRST too, years ago, they left me stranded out there in California, had me sitting for a long time, and I told them I'm gonna deadhead back to the company and drop the darn truck off, and that's what I did. Drop that darn truck off in Atlanta. And then that's why I was living in Atlanta. I dropped it off down there at I think in Conley, Georgia, somewhere around there. Man, look, I ain't the one to be sitting, because I wasn't making no money. They weren't trying to say, look, we're gonna give you some money for downtime, waiting. That was years ago. They may have improved by then, maybe under new ownership. I don't know. I know I started off over there doing flatbed, over there. So check them out. What they willing to do? They willing to pay for, you get your CDLs, all the way, because you say you got your permit. What's the benefits of, Just don't stop with your Like I said, just get the rest of the endorsements. Go that way, you find other companies. You go with, if you need to start with CRST, start with CRST for a minute, roll with them, get some experience under your belt for about a year. You know what I mean? And, you know, feel that transmission manual. Hopefully it's not automatic. I don't think automatic or but at least get manual. And another thing, don't have no restrictions whether or not you. And I just heard this not long ago, to where only thing you can drive is a manual. You gotta take another test. Automatic, but you gotta take another test to drive manual. What? So my suggestion for your new drivers, start off as manual. Find a school that will train you in manual, 10 speed, 18 speed, or whatnot. You know what I mean? Start off that way. Don't just start off as an automatic, because you just stuck with automatic. You can't even cross over to manual because you got restrictions on your license. I never heard of that before. You know what I mean? I heard a lot of these trucking companies don't teach you how to back up, don't teach you how to serpentine, don't teach you about driver etiquette. You know? Let me see. He said they told me they'll pay for my schooling and I have to drive with them for 9 months. Okay. All right. You don't have to be with them for 9 months. Hit me up. I got something for you. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been out here for 25 years, these highways and byways, man. You know what I mean? I got some ins, outs, got cliff notes to a lot of things. I can't say a lot of things in this social media platform, but eventually I will be able to give you more advice on some other platforms as well. So Prince the Trucker, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you for stopping in, man, checking me out, man. I appreciate you. All those coming in, hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me. You know, to get that algorithm up and show people that y'all are interested in the content. You know, at least that's what they say. You know, just tapping in from Oklahoma and wanted to support your live. I appreciate you once again, man. I really do, Prince. You know, hope all is well on the road, driver. You know, right now, man, I'm out here in Minnesota. I ain't well, I'm kind of distance from you, but I was, you know, you in Oklahoma, I was in Missouri. I was stuck down there in that ice storm for 3 days down there, bro. But up here, there ain't no snow. None at all. I ain't seen none. There's none out here. None. Zero. Zilch. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, I appreciate you stopping in, man, supporting me, man. Appreciate that. You know, you be safe with them roads too, bro. You know, I appreciate you. You know, but yeah, you know, make sure that you find out, you know, what's going on with these companies. Like I said, like ATM said, they'll pay for his schooling. You see? Hey, look, I ain't blowing smoke up your butt. You know what I mean? You know, I'm telling you, these truck companies will do that. They'll say that you gotta stick with them for 9 months. Some say you gotta stick with them for a year, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But hey, to each own. Things happen in the world, right? Things happen in life. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, so make sure that you maximize the company. I think that's where I was at. Maximize the company pay plan to, you know, to the best of your ability. You know, and you know, you got to manage the change. What I mean by managing the change, you know, there's changes, or should I say adapt. You have to adapt to the changes. You know, because there's going to be change in management. There going to be changes. You know, they're going to see things on the Qualcomm, meaning it's the machine that it's like a tablet. They'll see your information to your loads, your pickup, all this stuff, even messages and stuff on that. Things may change as far as how they doing things. Now they want you to check the truck, pre-trip the truck every so often. Now they want you to get oil changed more often. Now they want you to, you know, make sure your placards and stuff good. You know, that's the change. They may not want you to ride a passenger. Now you got to put, you know, you got to do a passenger request sheet. You know, maybe somebody got injured in the company that was a passenger, and they in the insurance company they end up suing the insurance company. You know, whatever it is. But you have to adapt. You have to be adaptable. You know what I mean? You can't just think that this way is going to be the same way for the duration of the time that you may be there. You know what I mean? So you have to adapt to the change. You know, and also you need to know how to manage. How will you manage the overall change of said company or policy? How will you handle it? Will you get heated? Will you be upset? Because think of it as if it's your company. Because a lot of things, companies are doing is not just doing it out of spitefulness. They doing it because there's regulations and stuff that came down, and now they have to change things up in order to be in compliance. You have to think about that. A lot of changes these companies go through, they don't want to do it. They probably feeling the same way, like damn, they always switching something up. Like CMHA, they always switching things up. Just like I said OIDA, DOT. They always switching things up. This is how we do it now. This is how we used to do it. We ain't doing it that way now. We do it this way. You see it all the time if you watching any trucker news, that they switching things up constantly. And one of the biggest things too, is managing your finances. By speaking about managing your finances, because guess what? A lot of drivers, including myself, I was also part of it. That money coming in weekly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out on the roads 2-3 weeks, checks looking good, got about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000. You know what I mean? In my bank account. Cause I've been out here grinding for 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I got about 8 bands. I'm getting off the road, man. Look, I got new Timbs, new fitty, jewelry, cars, rims. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't managing. I was looking good on the outside, feeling good on the inside, but I truly wasn't practicing money management as I should. Because there's a lot of things in which I should have that's not materialistic. I should have had another vision. I should have been going in another direction when it came to my money management. I was more focused on my wants than my needs. You know what I'm saying? I needed some land back then. I needed to start stacking up, getting a house built on said land. I needed solar panels. I needed all of these things. I needed animal husbandry back then. But I'm too busy popping bottles, throwing money at the club, trying to look fashionable, new Timbs. I mean, I wore a new pair of Timbs every day. They probably thought I was Timberland. You know what I mean? I had every new Tim that came out. Timbs wasn't, they wasn't cheap. They were at least 200 plus. The old ones you get is gonna be like 150. You know what I mean? And I had every color. I had every color Tim. I mean, there are people that's on here that know me, maybe, I don't know. They may be in the bushes, and there are people that, can speak on that, can attest to that. Now I do better when it comes to money management. I prioritize my things a lot better. But here's the thing: when you come into this, this industry, where you don't have somebody and you ain't used to making the money that you bringing in, you know what I mean? You want to do things to try to make you feel good. You know what I mean? You want to get things to show that you're making money now. You don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Invest that money. Get some land, and I'm gonna touch on that later in another time, another video, as far as y'all truck drivers who making that good money. You know what I mean? Y'all want to make sure that y'all get some land. But I'm gonna touch on that. A lot of my drivers I already know that's on here. Let me look at y'all's message real quick and I'll get back on there. Let me see. Okay. Okay, Prince. Okay, Prince. Prince, another subscriber too, been rocking with me. Like I said, I have a lot of loyal subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all. At Black 63, let them know they can lose their CDLs in their own driving their own car by having 2 tickets in 1 year. Oh well, I spoke on that. They can lose them CDLs and how to guard them CDLs even in their personal vehicles, even in the cars. But I also gave them a Black 63. You familiar with TVC? I give them that information about TVC too. If you're not familiar with TVC, go check it out. It's more of a trucking for truckers. that end up getting caught up with the ticket and stuff like that, and the personal vehicle as well. You know, in the big trucks, they go to court and they fight for you. I'm not nowhere near connected to them. You know what I mean? I'm not getting no perks from them and things like that. I could, they wanted me to, you know what I mean? But I don't got time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, never know. I'm still a member over there. You know, also it's good to keep them in your pocket. You know, so like Black 63 said, you know, if you get 2 tickets in 1 year, you know, in your personal vehicles, you can possibly lose your CDLs. You know, wherever y'all, what city, whichever y'all may be in, y'all do y'all's due diligence and not just check behind him, check behind me too. You know what I mean? You know, it says study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You know, one thing it is, you have to make sure that you know, you check behind everything and what everyone say. All right. Let me see. Local things. Hi. I'm on a scale of 8 to 10. How much do you love Big Daddy Trump? How much I love? Shoot, I don't love no one but the Most High Yahuwah, and I love my family. You know what I mean? I love, you know, so, and I love my subscribers. You know, as far as political wise, you know, I'm not a political person. You know, I try to look at what's good. What's good in every person. You know what I mean? Now you're a politician. That's like a lawyer. They all lie. My son's a lawyer. You know what I mean? He was a good liar when he was coming up. You know what I mean? So, or I don't know if they want to call it stretching the truth or whatever. But, you know, I didn't even vote. I didn't vote. You know what I mean? And I looked at the good and the bad of what they say. Not so much of the policies. You know what I mean? What's going on? I just keep track of what's going on. And I just do my due diligence and make sure that I'm preparing me and my family for what's to come. I'm training my family in many areas. You know, I'm preparing my land. I'm getting things together in case, you know, things pop off to where I won't have to depend on the grid. You know, that's why I'm the off-grid trucker. You know, so I hope that answered your question, local things. You know, and by the way, I appreciate you stopping in and checking me out. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe. I didn't vote. Like I said, you know, who did you vote for? I didn't vote. You know what I mean? I didn't vote. I'm not going to vote. You know what I mean? I haven't voted in years. I haven't voted, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I voted. I think I probably been 19, 20, 21 right there when I voted. You know what I mean? I didn't vote. You know what I mean? So these politicians are going to tell you anything and everything. You know what I mean? And what they say, well, if you didn't vote, you know, whatever you say, it don't matter. Hey, look, I don't get out with that. You know what I mean? I read my scriptures. I read my word. You know what I mean? And I try to do my best. You know what I mean? And forget the rest. I try to make sure that I adhere to the manuscript of the Bible. You know what I mean? From the Old Testament to the New Testament, the whole Bible. You're not just compartmentalized of it. You know what I mean? And I study. You know what I mean? I look around. I see what's going on. You know, and I don't hold anybody to whatever religious belief that you have. You know what I mean? I rock with them all. You know what I mean? But one thing, I stand strong on my conviction. You know what I mean? I stand strong on my conviction. You know, Ray Veldet, hi, how you doing? How you doing, Ray? How you doing? I hope, appreciate you stopping in. I hope all is well with you, man. I hope all is well, you know, with you, and you're in good health and good mind. I appreciate you stopping in, checking me out. You know, appreciate that. Anthony, what's good? What's good, Mr. Nice? Mr. Nice, what's good with you, sir? You know, that's another good driver right there, Anthony E. Mr. Nice. Y'all go check him out as well over there. You know, he been rocking with me for a minute as well. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you stopping in, sir, checking me out. Hope you're all right out there. You know, you're being safe in them highways and byways if you're traveling along them roads. You know, I appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, so where I left off at? Oh, I was talking about TVC. I was talking about how Black 83, 80, was it Black 86, 63, Black 63 mentioned something regarding those who have 2 tickets within a year, they could possibly lose their CDLs. And I was mentioning to him, I touched on that, but not losing the CDLs with 2 tickets, but also, you know, putting y'all's wallets in y'all's purses. TVC, if y'all haven't heard of them, go check them out. You know, I was speaking on that. But another thing, as far as you new drivers for 2025 and beyond, what some wisdom for that. That's what I'm speaking on, y'all. Some wisdom for new truck drivers in 2025. So all my fellow drivers who have any wisdom that they want to drop down in the comment section on here, and I don't know if they're able to see it once they touch back, you know, when they preview this, or that's only on live. But we want y'all drivers, you know, and those that may have understanding of the laws of what's taking place now. After this video, go in my comment section, you know, on this video, and drop that down in there too, so people could come in and check it out, and they can see, you know, get some wisdom or whatever as far as these new drivers go. You know, I spoke about managing your financing. I spoke about how I was just being, you know, all over the place when it came to my financing, you know, as coming in as a new driver, you know, getting electronics. I had the newest electronics, CBs, big CBs, called big CBs, which I can reach out for miles and miles and miles away. You know, I can reach, you know, clothes, money. I was in Atlanta at the time. I was going to them clubs. You know what clubs I'm talking about, you know, and I was going there, popping bottles, had the cars, and, you know, had a big house in the subdivision, you know, that I didn't own, that I was renting, you know, paying an outrageous amount for rent on that. You know, even though you got those out here, new drivers, they want to get condos and, you know, cars, and payment on payment on payment on payment on payment. They want to get a house that they're not in, that they live in the truck majority of the time. You know, so these things, you got to take all these wants that you put in as your needs, and calculate how much money possibly that you could be paying out on top of insurance and all these other things. You know, it adds up to thousands, which that could be money in your pocket. So you got to know about properly money management. That's the key. Properly money, how to budget and manage your finances. You know, you want to get out there, you want to get a fancy truck. A fancy truck, you got to listen to this now. A fancy truck, you want to get the extended cab, you want to get the Big Pete KW Freightliner 2023, 2024. You know what I mean? Now, if you got the means, you got if your pockets long like that, you know, you can pay this thing out, then, or you can afford the payments on it. I don't knock you. I'm just talking about your new drivers. You know, they want to get in this lease purchase program, and they don't know about money management. That's going to hurt you. It's going to hinder you. It's going to cause you to be crippled a little bit, a little pain here and there, or whatever. You know what I mean? And so okay, I'm gonna get back over. See, let me see. Someone, okay, local thing. Who did you vote for? All right, I answered that already. Rainbow to Anthony, off grid. Okay, Anthony. Yes, sir. Salute, Anthony. Test the spirits. They are of Yah. Absolutely, you gotta test the spirits. You gotta test the spirit. He's Yah. He said, I'm Jesus wise. I will not compromise. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm not gonna waver. You know, I'm not gonna compromise when it comes to the word. I'm not gonna compromise, but I'm gonna do things right, exactly. But I'm not gonna push any type of anything on anybody. My thing is just make sure that I plant a seed, you know, and I allow the Most High, allow Him to water it as He see fit. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. You know what I mean? So whatever you are, whatever you believe, however you believe, that's on you. That's between you and your God, your Elohim. You know what I mean? Hopefully you know you're listening to the right ones. All I have to say. You know what I mean? But managing your financing. You know, you got to learn and know how to manage your finances. That's important. You know, and also I spoke on the new trucks. So you want to get out here and get these new fancy trucks. You know, these companies, or you interested in lease purchase program, you can be an owner operator, you can get home and, you know, you know, route your own, you know, make your own routes and things of that nature. And and next thing you know, you look at your truck payment, $3,000, $4,000 a month. You gotta pay $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 a week. Then on top of it, it's a maintenance escrow that you have to pay into. You got $2,000, $3,000 in case anything happens to your truck. You know what I mean? Yeah, it may be a walk-away lease, but guess what? You walked away from all the money that you invested in this darn truck when you could become a company driver and just stuck it out for a minute and grind for a little bit, then stack your money up. Then you get your own truck, $10,000 and up truck. Now, I mean $10,000 you could pay for a nice little truck. You know what I mean? That maybe had new turbo, new transmission, a rebuilt motor, in-frame, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. Do your due diligence. But my advice, stack your money unless you got long money. If you got long money, go ahead and jump on up in that new baby. You know what I mean? Go ahead and fit it out. Get your truck and trailer. You know what I mean? Matching outfit. You got a blue truck, get your blue trailer. You got a red one, get a red one. You got a green, get a green. Orange, get an orange. Match them joints up. Get them nice rim, big CB up in there and everything. If your money long like that, I'm not in your pockets. But I'm specifically talking and targeting the new age drivers, the new truck drivers, and giving you some wisdom for 2025 and not have your expectations up so high. You know what I mean? I want to try to humble you a little bit, just a little bit. Not too while I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm just only suggesting what you should do in order to be successful out here in this trucking industry. Because there's a lot of drivers, there's a lot of YouTubers that will come on here, come on this platform and say what all they doing, what all they making. They didn't make vehicles and stuff like that. But hey, I'm gonna tell you the real. I'm gonna be as transparent as I can with all of y'all. I'm gonna be truthful and straight up. No, I ain't gonna hold nothing back. You may not like it, you may love it, but guess what I'm saying? If the shoe fit, wear it. So you just chew up the meat, chew up the wisdom, and spit out the bone don't have nothing to do with you. But maybe it has something to do with the next person that you know. Maybe it's something that you may can share with them. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, don't rush out here and get stuck in the contract or lose and waste money. Because one thing, when you get in this lease purchase program, they're going to run you. They're going to make you think you're eating good. But you're going to have to stay out here because guess what? You can't take a week off. You got a payment coming in unless you got $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 a week to put forth that truck note. Also, don't forget that escrow. You got to put money in that escrow and you got to check. You think that you're going to get the whole check and you missed a week. Now you're weak in the hole. Now you're playing catch up. Then your truck broke down. You got your tire blow. That's $300 for the tire. Depends what tire it is. If you got to get a virgin or you got to get a recap tire, they got to come out, change the tire. That's about $300-$400. They got to come out. Then, or you got to get a towed truck. You got to get your truck towed to a shop because something going on. Because you got these new trucks. They got this regen up in it that your regen go bad, and I got truckers that can attest to that. You know what I mean? It's gonna go bad, and guess what? Do you got another truck that you can get in? Your truck in the shop. You don't have to max out your credit cards. You have to go into your vault, pull out some money. If you got money in your vault, you have to get a loan from the company to help you with and get in another truck. Remember, you're an owner operator now. You're not a company. They're no more responsible, liable for you. This is your truck. 2024. That's what you wanted. Nice truck, inverter, studio sleeper, a big old studio sleeper. You got a microwave, big refrigerator up in there. Maybe got CB up in it. All look nice. It look nice. But that's what they're gonna tell you. And you're owner operator now, so they're gonna take the money out your check that you got coming. You look on it, you think you got $3,000 coming. And on top of it, you running up and down these highways because you wanted the truck to be open. You didn't want no governor on it, to where you put that governor on that thing for like 65, 70 miles per hour because you're responsible for fuel now, not the company. So you want to run and fly by. Ooh, he rolling. You think that's gonna get you there quicker? You think that you're gonna make more money? You just lost some money. Your money went up through your pipes, your stacks. Your stacks going up through your stacks. Your stacks is your exhaust pipes. So your stacks going up through your stacks. You want to run your truck at nighttime. You want to idle on high, 12 RPMs up. That's fuel you burning. You know that, right? That's fuel that you're going to have to pay for. You know that, right? Fuel ain't cheap. Fuel almost $4 a gallon. You want to come in as a lease purchase operator? I was a lease purchase operator 2 times. I owned my truck 1 time. Now I should have 2 trucks, shouldn't I? 1 truck I sold. Another truck I had to let go. Put a lot of money in it. Got decals on the side of it. Went to Cali or Texas. Went to Texas. Stopped that near the TA down there. You know, got decals on my truck. You know, got the fancy, all that stuff up in there. I don't own that truck no more. I put a lot of money, time in that truck and don't own it. Majority of your check gonna go towards that fuel. Then it's gonna go towards the truck payment. Then it's gonna go towards your insurance, your IFTA. Then it's gonna go towards your maintenance escrow. Do you really want to be a lease purchase? An owner operator? Because that's what they're gonna jack you up to be, an owner operator. That's 85. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for stepping in, checking me out. Appreciate you. Stentinia 85. I appreciate you stepping in, checking me out. Really do. Hope everything all was well with you. You know, so yeah, just out here just chopping it up. Hi, mister. Are you driving the truck? Gerhard. Yeah, I'm not driving at the moment. I'm stationary, wait for my my load to be, wait for my trailer to be unloaded here at Target. That's where I'm at right now. No, I ain't driving at the moment. No, I wouldn't be driving like this anyway. Not in this capacity. You know what I'm saying? Not with my hands all in my hoodie. You know. But yeah, so as you want to be an owner operator, you're going to be responsible for everything of the truck. If you don't have the money to do it, they're gonna loan you the money. But guess what? They pulling it back out your check. You can tell them, you know what? Don't take everything out of my check, please, not at once. Can you just slow walk it out? You know, 100 here, 200, 300, 400 here every week or whatever. So right now, you in the hole. I don't care if it's $500. You in the hole. I'm telling you, they want you to pay for that truck off. That's the key. They want you to pay that truck off. They want you to pay for the note for the truck, because they don't even own the truck. So you the second hand. So they got the truck for, say, $500, because they got so many of them, $500 a week. They charge you $900, $1,000. They doubling up on you. They double dipping. They know a lot of these drivers is not going to stick with that company. Guess what? That's just money in their pockets. Then they're going to take the same truck, clean it out, give it to another driver, and try to spread that same old-ish, bull-ish onto the next driver. So my suggestion, if your money ain't long, don't become an owner-operator. Not right now, because the loads is kind of suspect right now, unless you get with the company. And that company companies is belly up and that been around for hundreds of years. There's been companies that have been around for 100 years, 60, 80, 70, 80 years. That belly up. Because what? They lost a couple contracts. And these contracts, you talk to these drivers, oh, they making good money. Next thing you know, you get with them, belly up. Belly up. And guess what's going to be affected? You are. So now you went out there and you used your credit. You got good credit. Salute you. Good credit. You got good credit. You go out there and you get you with low interest. You get you a nice Pete, nice KW and stuff like that. And well, let me go ahead and get the trailer too. I want to look good on these roads and all that stuff. But like I said before, buying a new fancy truck with a trailer, it won't make you more money. It's going to look good, but it's not going to make you more money, new drivers. So try to lower your expectation. Lower, once you get to where you want to get to, and if you can afford to get this set up, New truck, new trailer, both matching partners. You know what I'm saying? You know how partners want to do in relationships. You know, they want to wear the same outfit. You know, so if you want to get the same outfit, you know, yeah, matching outfit, going down the road, looking good, shining up, rims shined up, going to the truck stop, having somebody come over to shine your rims, and you stay at the beacon. You know, because, oh, it rained today. Well, my trailer, my truck there. Let me go up in the beacon. That's about $30, $40, $50 you're going to spend. You're eating out all the time. That's some more money on top of it. On top of the other expenses. Now, this is just your truck and trailer expenses. We ain't talking about your bills at home. We didn't even touch on that. Your home, away from home, is in this truck. No matter if you're sick, you ain't feeling good, you ain't feeling up on it, your body aches, guess what? It happens to me. I take herbs and all of that. Take vitamins. I try to work out. Not as much as I should, but I try to work out, try to get my walk in, get my steps on. But it's going to be them times. But you still have to jump behind this wheel and get to your destination in order to drop the load or pick one up. Trucking don't stop cause you sick. Now, if you got some sick time, stuff like that, but I don't know too many companies out here that got offer sick time. I've been around for a minute. I don't think I ran into one yet in the trucking industry. They want you to drive if you're sick or if you're healthy. They want you to pop a pill, a caffeine pill, get some coffee, some soda, or whatever it is, and keep it moving. You barely gonna have enough time to get out there for your schedule. I mean, for scheduling a medical exam. Outside if your DOT is expired, you know, for real. Hey, for those coming in, hit that like button for me. Appreciate that. Tap that screen 2 times from Pow. Tap it 2 times. You know what I mean? Subscribe and join the tribe. You know, we out here speaking, giving some wisdom to all those old school drivers been out here for a minute that can properly inform these new drivers on some wisdom on how to maintain their CDLs. You know what I mean? Hey, drop it in the comment section. You know, if you want to drop it here, when you rewatch this video, those rewatching this video, leave it in the comment section on how you can help the next driver. All right? I appreciate those staying in with me, rocking with me, rolling with me. You know, so yeah, think about that. That's something you really have to think about, you new drivers. You know, and on top of it, you know, like I said, you know, you getting these trucks not governed, you know, and when they're not governed, you burning fuel just to get 5 minutes up the road. Literally, 5 minutes up the road. That's as far as you're going to get, because you're going to have to come. There's a driver shot by me, boom, guess what? I'll call up with them at the light. And I'm going 65, 70. I don't go, and this is a company truck. Before, I used to burn them wheels because it wasn't my truck. I used to burn them wheels off of it. I'm going about 80, 90. I'm out there hauling with the bull haulers, the cow haulers. You know, they roll. And I was rolling with them, burning fuel. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't my truck. If it ain't your truck, if it's a company truck, I can't tell you what to do. That's what you choose to do. You choose to do. But remember, your CDLs is on the line. That's your bread and butter. That's how you're going to eat. You know, that's how you're going to eat with them CDLs. So make sure you maintain them CDLs. You keep them things clean. Even when you're out there in your vehicle. Look nice, but make sure you drive safe. Keep them CDLs clean. Use your turn signal. Do your do your pre-trip and your post-trip on your vehicle as well. Make sure your tires is good. Make sure your oil is changed, your coolant. Make sure you got the proper stuff in your car in case you break down. All that stuff. Keep that TVC with you. If you ain't got it, get it. Driving faster, it's not going to make you more money. It won't make you money driving faster. What it'll do is going to cause you to get in an accident or cause you to get pulled over and make you have to pay more money because now you got a ticket. And now you got to have to pay a lawyer to go fight it if you don't got TVC or one of them other services out there to help protect truck drivers. You know what's gonna make you more money as a company driver and owner operator? Is maintenance. Is maintenance. Pre-maintenance. Checking your stuff out. Checking your stuff out, new driver. Make sure you do that pre-trip, that post-trip. Check your brakes. Check your airlines. You know, when you get in your truck and you connect to your trailer, push that trailer brake in. Release the yellow one. Push in the red one. Your trailer brake. Let it wait for about 5 minutes. Go back there and listen if you see you got any air leaks, airline leaks. That's a tip for you. You know what I mean? Listen for the noises. Turn the music down. See something is different. Watch your gauges, your oil gauge, your battery gauge, your air gauges. Watch them gauges that's on your dash. Look for any type of indicators that possibly could be going wrong. And ain't no problem. Something going wrong, pull over. Call your dispatcher. Call the breakdown. Let them know something's going on. That way, you can prepare for something major could possibly happen going down them highways. You can stop. You can mitigate it. You know, if for the little things that's happening become major. You can stop at the Loves. You know what I mean? You got time before you reach your pickup or your delivery. You can stop at a Loves. You can stop at a TA. Your company can call them to work you in. You know, or there's another shop. They could do the research for you while you're driving, and tell you to go here, tell you to go there. Only thing you got to do is pull over, plug that information in, the address in. You head there, have them check that out. Then that way you still could be on time to your delivery. But don't delay it. Don't wait till you get pulled over and get a DOT inspection. They give you a fix-a ticket or put you out of service, depending on what it is. Because these DOT officers, I mean, man, look, they on us. They on it for some reason. We got to be like we outlaws out here. We outlaw. There's a DOT officer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna save you money. That's what's gonna make you money. Is having less maintenance. That's what's gonna keep money in your escrow account, owner operator, lease purchase driver, or should I say you're owner operator too? But I'm just saying lease purchase, but still you're under the title owner operator. So keep up on your maintenance. Do your proper pre-trip and post-trip inspection prior to heading out on that road. I don't care if no one else in the parking lot, wherever you may be. Do your due diligence. Do your pre-trip. Do your post-trip inspection. Because it's going to save you. It's going to save you time, and it's going to save you money. We'll see if anybody got any questions. Anybody got any questions or anything regarding, this topic or just anything in general before I get off of here? I know I held y'all up long enough, and I appreciate y'all staying in and vibing with me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all, man. You know what I mean? But y'all have any questions, any suggestions, any concerns and comments, or anything, you know what I mean? My ears is open. My ears is open. But, I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. New drivers. Don't be in the rush. Practice patience. Do your due diligence and do your pre-trip and post-trip inspections. Keep the proper materials in your truck in case something go away, in case something happens. Keep a blanket in your truck. Keep food in your truck. Keep some snacks in your truck. Keep some bottled water in your truck. Keep some wet wipes in your truck. Keep a toilet in your truck. Did I show y'all my toilet? Let me show y'all my toilet. I know. Y'all like, man, he about to show the toilet. Let me show y'all my toilet. Look at it. You see that? It's my toilet. Right here. You see it? And you know the good thing of this? Look, watch this. It's collapsible. Okay? You never know. That's my toilet. Look at dude. Just showed us the toilet. Yeah. I want y'all. That's my toilet. Women and men. Truckers. Family. Tribal members. Keep your toilet. Keep your urinal. Our urinal is a cup. Now they got some medical urinals that you can pick up, and I had one. I don't know where. I had a couple of them. That reminds me. I need to make a note. I need to get me another urinal. Cause I'm not gonna get too graphic, but men, we can use urinals as we use cups as we ride down the road. Read between the line. Those coming in, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Tap that screen 2 times for me. I appreciate y'all stopping in, checking me out. Hey, come in. When you come in and say hi. How you doing? Show some love. Oh, I gotta unloosen my belt. I ain't doing nothing crazy, y'all. I ain't doing nothing crazy. Just unloosen my belt. My belt buckle was poking me in my stomach. Oh man, that was hurting. But yeah, keep you some things, necessities in y'all's truck, y'all. Because even if you have a little inverter, a solar battery, a solar charger, that you can keep in your truck. Plug your phone in case your batteries die. For your phone and for your heating blanket. Get a heating blanket, that you can plug into your cigarette lighter. You can plug into something, because if you're an owner operator, you don't want to be idling that truck like that. Cause I used to know when I was an owner operator. Don't quote me on it, but I think like every hour you idling, it's like $20 that you burn. $15, $20 that you burn in diesel. Something along that line. Maybe 2 hours. I'm not for sure, but if you idling all night, you spending about $40, $50. Maybe less. I'm not for sure. Like I said, don't quote me to it. Let me see what y'all talking about up in here. I'm Mr. Okay. A senior 85. You have to pay taxes in each state on your route too, don't you? Well, you have to pay. You're getting fuel, and if you're an owner operator and you're doing your own book, you gotta pay IFTA taxes. You have to pay highway use taxes. And when you, I know in Indiana, they actually, I don't know if they still do it now, but they require that you put your MC number in there. You know what I mean? And so highway use taxes and stuff like that. So yeah, you do have to pay it. And if you get your DOT, okay, you get your DOT and stuff like that. I mean, not your DOT, your MC number. You get your MC number. I think on a statement it say fuel taxes on where you dig. You're gonna get taxed, or you may be able to get taxes, but you make sure that you talk with your accountant. You have a certified business accountant, preferably someone who has knowledge in the trucking industry. And they can actually, because I know things change since I was an owner operator, and don't really take people's advice when it comes to that. And if you're an owner operator, you make sure that you get with the certified CPA that specialize in big trucks. You know what I mean? And that's a good question, to ask them. If any CPAs that's dealing with commercial vehicles, that has any information regarding that, if they can, answer that, then I appreciate it. And so will Astemia 85 we appreciate it. See, Sincere Essence, good day from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, BK, good day to you. And thank you for stopping in and checking me out. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe. For all those that's listening or maybe watching it in the replay, go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe. Let's build. This is a brotherhood. I'm gonna do another video. It ain't gonna be live. I'm gonna do another video, and it's gonna have 9 steps for new drivers. you know, on what and how it can help. I don't know exactly how I'm going to categorize it or whatnot have you, but I know it's gonna be 9 steps. You know, cause nine to me is boring. You know what I mean? And this is the new season. I'm gonna say 2025. It's not a New Year's to me. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different topic. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do another video, and I appreciate y'all support and y'all coming checking it out. You know what I mean? And giving some suggestions on that video as well. You know, but yeah, sincere essence, I appreciate you stopping in. Hope all is well with you, you know, and the family and everything out there in BK. Y'all supposed to get some weather. I don't know if y'all got it out there anyway, but I know one thing in Brooklyn. I lived in the North Bronx. You know, when that winter hit, woo, it was bricks. You know what I mean? Then you got to shovel all that snow out. Then it depends on trash day. You got to move from this day to that day when the street sweepers come through. Man, it was just too much, man. I had to get up out of New York, man. You know what I mean? I was there for a little minute. I was upstate and I was in BK. I mean, I'm in the Bronx, North Bronx. Let me see. Eric Cookman, you said you burn a gallon an hour. See, you said you burn a gallon an hour. So a gallon an hour, and so gas is about what? Fuel. So diesel, not diesel, is almost $4, $3.70, $3.80, between $3.50 and $3.80, $3.90 fluctuates. So that ain't bad. The whole day that you burning, you burn about to spend probably about what, $20. So all night you spend $20. So hey, you know, if you got it, burn it. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't bad. Like I said, you know, it's been a minute. So I appreciate you, Eric Cookman, for coming in and clarifying. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't know everything. That's why I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I need y'all to help come in, you know, to clarify some things. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's been a minute since I was owner operator. I think it was like 15, 16, 17 years ago, something like that. I was owner operator. Let me see. I seen 85, but you save on the hotel if you're in a spot where your diesel could freeze and have to keep the truck running. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know, when it's freezing, let me give you this hint. When it's freezing, you know, set your cruise control. Hit the cruise control, right? And bump your RPMs up to about 10 RPMs. You know what I mean? So that way your truck, your engine can, you know, can go up a little bit, you know what I mean, and to be able to circulate even more and keep things, you know, nice and hot and spicy up in that motor. You know what I'm saying? Don't just keep it on a regular idle. Bump that thing up. Boom, boom. You know, I would do it in my truck, but y'all probably won't be able to hear me, you know. And but yeah, but that's good. I seen 85. Absolutely. I'm seeing 85 also said, yeah. And Bloomberg always made us come back to work sooner than we could get our cars dug out for street sweeping. Yeah, okay. You know, that's one thing I didn't like. You know, even though here it is, you cleaned and cleared out your spot, and you go around the corner, and next thing you know, you come back, someone got your darn spot. Man, I was heated when that happened. I did all that work, got up early in the morning. It's probably about, you know, when they come out and clear the streets and your car is parked over there, they don't care. They'll push that snow all up against your car. So now I had about maybe, I don't even know, probably about 3 feet of snow that's blocking my darn car in. And I had to go out there. Other people be watching out the window and see who clear out their spots. Tell somebody else, hey, spot open, come on over here. And that's what they do. I did it. We did it. Plenty of time. What about a space heater? A space heater will work. A space heater will work. Yeah. A space heater will work. Make sure you don't have nothing with diesel and gasoline in your truck. A space heater will work. Make sure that you have a big enough inverter. You know, not inverter, big enough a generator. A big enough generator to pull that. You know, they got little small space heater. and that's like 15, about 50, 1,800 watts. But what's the running wattage on it? So you're gonna have to have a generator, and in order way to have a generator, you got to have in your truck. Like I said, no gas, no diesel. You want to have solar. You want to have a solar generator in your truck. You know what I mean? Just in case, keep that thing charged up. Something, or won't you just get a heating blanket? Get a heating blanket, and I have a sleeping bag. They got sleeping bags that's able to withstand like 5 degrees or below 10 degrees. I have a big one, so you get a sleeping bag and get a heating blanket. You good, and they got weighted blankets. I have a weighting blanket too. They got weighting blankets that you can get. It's like 15 pounds weighting blanket. That joint heavy. Keep that stuff in your truck. Pile it up over in the corner. If you got another bunk, put that on top. You know what I mean? So I know it. Yeah, absolutely. So these some of the things you new drivers. This is all for you new drivers. We get it. We're giving you some gems today. With a lot, in depth. Not all the way in depth, but it's in depth. It's about 2 hours worth. And this is dedicated to the new drivers, new truck drivers for 2025 and beyond. Because this is something that you could take not just in 2025, you also can apply in 2026, 27, 28, so forth and so on, and keep adding on. Because that's what we're about over here. We're about building and destroying. Building on positivity, on righteousness, on wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and destroying all myth, in which truckers cannot do, and not having the ability to do. Because we can do all things through the Most High Yahuwah. We can do all things and put a mind to it. We just got to get to it. You know what I mean? Let me see. 85. As I'm gonna make sure I pronounce your name correctly. Teeny 85. Heating blanket, good idea, or down blanket. Okay, what's a down blanket? What's a down blanket? I might be thinking about something else. She also said, Stanton 85. I may say she. I don't know if it's a she or a he. My apologies. He said, I mean the snow people taking your spot. I'm not even a driver. Hey, you know what? The thing is with that, even those who may be transporting you to and fro, people may be transporting you to and fro, or however you get into wherever you're going, people will take your spot. If you don't have no designated spots, even in front of your apartment, in front of your house, people will try to park in front of your house. You know what I mean? Okay. Astina 85 says goose down. Goose down. Oh, okay. Yeah. One of them goose downs. Yeah, absolutely. If you have a business partner to share the driving and expensive, it might be a better way to start. And I spoke on that as well. As that's a good point. If you do have a friend, y'all want to go in as a business partner, y'all can share the expensive. Absolutely. Good idea. That's a good point. You know what I mean? So if you want to, someone that's like-minded, of course you want to find someone that's like-minded, and if y'all want to do, indulge in a business venture together, then, hey, come check me out. You know what I mean? If you need any suggestions, you need any pointers, come check me out, the Off-Grid Trucker. You know what I mean? I have a quite a few business-minded, fellow truckers and non-fellow truckers. You know what I mean? That can get y'all on the right path. You know what I mean? Together we can do it. You know what I mean? Together we can do it. So that's a good suggestion. Go in together and just start a LLC together. You know what I mean? Or a corporation, or limited life, whatever it is that you want to start, how you want to start it. Do y'all's due diligence. You know, that's a good idea. And that way the expense won't be on just one person. It won't be on one person. Y'all come into the room, tap that screen for me. You know, tap that screen and subscribe to join the tribe. You know, that's how we doing it out here. You know what I mean? You know, one mind, one body. You know, we working this thing out together. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Okay. So Amashi is not my name. It's oh, okay. Stetnian 85 says, I'm a she. Okay. All right. So now I know that one. You know, it's not my name. It's the 85th chemical element. All right. Okay. The 85th chemical element. I see you out there dealing with the high explosives. You know. Standing 85. Yeah. Less lonely too. And safer to be on the road with someone who can watch your back getting gas. Absolutely. You're right. You will not be lonely. You know, when you got a partner, that's why I mentioned before, if you know somebody that you can go on the road with, you can learn from, who've been out there, you know, got a little experience under their belt, you know, and they can show you the ropes, you know, yeah, you won't be lonely. You have someone to watch your back. Then if, you know, you got a spouse, you know what I mean, bring your spouse in. You know, if you don't have kids, you know, children, but you know, I see a lot of people on this road, they jumping out of trucks with little ones, you know, babies, you know what I mean? Some truck drivers riding with their children, newbies, you know what I mean? They in the truck, got them back there strapped in the car seat or however they got them strapped in. They do got little straps and stuff, you know what I mean? Even in the car seat, you can put a car seat in the front seat of the truck. You can. You know, you can put one. You can put it in here. You know what I mean? And honestly, in this truck, long as you safe, you know, and you know, it's a big risk now. You know, you have to be extra careful. Even though you got to be extra careful with anything and everything you drive and do, but definitely having your children up in here, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And I don't knock them. You know what I mean? I don't put, hey, you know what? I salute you to all those that do rock like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know, and that's some strength. That's some determination. You know, because them mothers, I seen a couple of drivers that have their children with them. You know what I mean? And I seen, you know, male drivers who had their family with them. And they hopping out 6 deep. You know what I mean? It's the husband, the wife, 4 children in the back. They must got a top bunk. You know what I mean? All sleep there on the top. All 4 of them sleep on the top bunk. Maybe the young ones sleep at the bottom. We make it work. It's a lot of stops you got to do. But it's like a one stop. It's like a one stop. And you got to have like a studio sleeper back. You got to have a big studio condo back there. You know? So yeah, it worked. You know, that's a good suggestion as well. You know, let's see. What about apprenticeship with an older driver who wants to retire and pass his rig along? Hey, that's a good one. You got a lot. I mean, you got to know the driver. You know, you got to have a good rapport with the driver. You know, you got to be able to. The driver got to make sure that he, you know, he tests you, he proves you. You know what I mean? He vets you in and stuff like that. But there's apprenticeship programs possibly if you could bring that to another driver as well. Absolutely. You know, it's about if a driver's willing to do it. You know, especially, you know, passing the rig along and he give you a, you know, percentage off of it, and you know, then he may want to sell it to you. You know, after he see you doing well after a while, you know, he may bring a, bring something to you to where be like, you know what? You've been doing well. You've showed yourself. You proved yourself long enough. You know, what about this? I have an ultimatum for you. I have a suggestion. I have a business suggestion for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I haven't thought about that, but that's something that's possible. You know, that's something that's possible. He trained you. He guides you. He show you the ropes and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a good way to get into it. So y'all new drivers, you know, a, a, a stating, you know, make sure that on my other video that I'm gonna put out, that you go check it out, and you leave some of this information on there as well, far as these new drivers, some suggestions even for older drivers, you know, that's been in the game for a minute. You know what I mean? Because a lot of older drivers that got trucks and stuff like that, they may have not thought about what you're putting down. You know what I mean? And as well as the other my other driver that's on here too, y'all go ahead and y'all leave some comments and stuff in my other videos to help the new drivers, you know, stuff like that. And if y'all have pages, y'all have a page as well, y'all have a YouTube channel, you know, make sure, like I said, I got a lot of things I still have to do. I still have to learn to do. And I'm going to make sure that I shout out y'all's pages. I'm going to subscribe to y'all's channels. Once I get off of here and I go back and I look and I watch the video again, and share this video, y'all. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all too long. You know, I just wanted to make sure that I come in and I share some wisdom for the new truck drivers for 2025 and beyond. And I want to make sure that I check on y'all, you know, those where is he going? Those that's been constantly watching me, rolling with me, you know, supporting me. You know, I appreciate y'all. And for those my other subscribers, you know, like I said, I have almost 4,000 subscribers, and I want to continue to grow to where I'm be able to help out other drivers, non-drivers alike, you know, and I'll be able to share more information, you know, more testimony. I got more testimonials. I have more information that I want to bring out, you know, to drivers, as well as those once I get on to the land. I'm going to touch on the land. I'm going to touch on homesteading, you know, which I don't really consider homesteading, because this is something that I grew up doing on the farm years ago, and that was just a way of life. Now they got a terminology, homesteaders, homestead, stuff like that. You know, back in the days, that was just a way of living. That's how everybody did it. You know, now it's just this new age, and everybody want to come up with this new title. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no homesteader. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Check me out. Continue to watch me. Continue to follow me. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all coming in, checking me out, and riding with me for a minute. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not rolling, you know, but y'all still was with me. You know, and I appreciate that. I salute y'all. You know, y'all stay safe. Continue to shine. Continue to grow. Love each other. Be safe on them roads. Till next time, the Off Grid Trucker. Peace, love, shalom.